Well, hello, this is John at the Home Caregiving channel. Remember the last video we talked about custodial care. This video today is about advanced directives. What is an advanced directive? When I was taking care of my wife, I took her to a doctor and I didn't know that he gave me an advanced directive. Look at the paperwork you bring home and is sent to your home. Okay, it gets you within the system. The advanced directive was teach the husband how to insert a catheter while nurses were coming in on home care. They only come for a certain time. The insurance don't pay all the time for them. And the doctor knew I need to know how to do this. And I didn't read paperwork. And the nurses were gone. Then I found that paperwork that says teach husband how to insert a catheter, how to change it out. So I called the doctor up and said, wow, I didn't see this advanced directive you sent me. Would you please bring the nurse back in the home to teach me about the catheter? So they brought the nurses back into the home for 6 more weeks. Man, excuse me, ate some peanuts and caught in my throat. I played with that for 36 years. The nurse was an old nurse. She's inserted catheters before. We couldn't find it. It took us like 30 minutes. But I learned how to insert, take it out, replace, change out catheters. It's really not that hard. Advanced directive is a doctor telling you to learn while the RN is there within your home. I took my wife to Dallas, to UT Southwestern. They did a experimental drug for her. They took the cancer drug methotrexate, argued with the insurance why we was going to do this experimentally. They got the approval. We went and took her up to the hospital and put her in bed. And watched a miracle. When the doctors came in, 4 or 5 doctors came in the next morning, I said, man, she's different overnight. He said, you should have seen it on the other side. He was watching it change. I took her home after a few more days. They had a advanced directive given to me to give to a visiting nurse how to clean the apparatus of the insertion into her jugular, into the heart. Had fingers on it that branched out. Well, they could put a bag of water in, or they could give a shot where they could pull out blood. You know what I'm saying? But when I got my wife home from the first methotrexate, FDA, you gotta love them. FDA shut down the only plant in the United States making methotrexate due to production problems the day it became generic. For a year, you couldn't get the drug if you wasn't a cancer patient. A year later, they They said, let's do it again. And the insurance said, well, in between the two times, there's not that much of change. Well, you put a year in there, no wonder. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was sitting at home, and this nurse came in to clean that apparatus. And I said, teach me how to clean that. And she said, oh, no, this is RN work. You can't understand how this works. I said, hang on a minute. I went to my drawer right here, pulled it out, advanced directive, teach husband how to clean. She called their home office. He's got advanced directives. I'm supposed to teach him how to clean this. She says, the home office says, can you make me a copy? I said, yeah, I'll make you a copy. I shot off a copy. And I went over there and watched her as she cleaned it. Advanced directives let a non-medical person, the caregiver, the primary, to learn RN work in the home. I gave her medications. I took her blood pressure. I gave her pain medication. I changed out her catheters. I did that cleaning of that apparatus. I did everything RN does. I'm not an RN. I've never had training. But through advanced directives, you can have the training. It matters when you come home from a doctor with papers. Read it. See what it is. It might be something that will help you in it, like an advanced directive. Read the insurance paperwork when it comes through the mail. It's giving you policy. 99% out there, people out there don't read the policy. Read the policy. Because then you can play the system within the system. It hurt me that day when I found that 72-hour decision. I should have known that, but I didn't read the stuff that came to the house. Read the stuff. The insurance sends to the house. You'll find nuggets. You'll find policy. And you'll be able to do policy. And if you do policy, the insurance has to pay it. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about starting from zero to KR. I'm talking about understanding pain management. I'm talking about understanding custodial care. I'm talking about adult protection service. Understand one of them. Advanced directives. If you need advanced directive, ask your doctor. Can I have an advanced directive to understand how to do something? It matters when that nurse is gone. It's left to you to do it. When everybody leaves your house, the doctors, the nurses, and everybody, and it's you, what are you going to do? Understand custodial, understand advanced directives. It's for your understanding. It's for you to learn to have a better experience in home caregiving. But we're thrown into this caregiving. They don't have books out there. There's books out there now, stuff I'm producing. They don't have books out there on home caregiving, how to do it. That's why I need you to email me at agapes59yahoo.com so I can give you the program. The program will help you. You will understand things you never thought about. How to become a business in your home and minus your taxes off. That's a wonderful thing. That's money in the bank. You need every dollar you can get in home caregiving because you are broke. You put everything of your money into the home caregiving. Lord, to ask a church for help. Now, today, after the pandemic, a lot of churches are hurting themselves. My church budgeted $600 to help people. That ain't much for a year. They ain't planning on helping nobody. Everybody's hurting in this economy. Everybody. And there's 7 million of you out there in this year that will start home caregiving. Find me. When you find me, share it. Share it with people out there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell every time I put a new video out there. It matters. I went before you, and God put me through a bad, bad situation. I learned best the hard way, and boy, that stinks. But that's how best I learned. And God put me through that stinking time for you. 99 is people out there at home caregiving. When a person passes away, they run away from caregiving. They want no more of it. I'm running to other caregivers saying, hey, here's a better way. Hey, here's help. You help me, I'll get the church involved. Pray about me, pray about my business. I made 26 videos. And last night I deleted every one of them by mistake. 2:00 in the morning, oh my God. So I'm doing video after video this morning for the last 5 hours for you. Because I love you, home caregivers. I really do. I know where you are. I know it's going to get harder, harder, still. And you still have to do a full day. Well, my time is up. I hope to see you another time. We've been talking about advanced directives. You get them from doctors, your primary doctor, or your specialist. You'll impress the doctor if you will ask him, is there any advanced directives you can give me to help me in my caregiving experience? There it is. It is what it is in home caregiving. This is John saying good night until the next video. God bless you in home caregiving.